almost all of us are just beyond pumped for Jedi Revan to come to the game, and with good reason. But in this video, I'm going to tell you what terrifies me about Jedi Revan coming to Galaxy of Heroes. Let's go! Alright, my friends, like I said, I'm going to be talking about what terrifies me about Jedi Revan coming to Galaxy of Heroes. Now, make no mistake, obviously, I am beyond hyped for this character to hit the game, as was manifested in my live stream when I found out live with you on the stream that Revan was going to be coming. Holy crap! Guys, I think this means Jedi Revan! I just need to do this right now. I mean, this is no secret. I love Jedi. That's going to be probably the biggest reason, because I've wanted a high caliber Jedi character to hit this game for a long time. And let's be honest, my friends, Revan, he's got the Jedi tag. I mean, I'm assuming they're giving him the Jedi tag because the reveal was Jedi Revan, and so it's got to be Jedi Revan, right? And it's Revan, so he's going to be good. I have not seen his kit, but it would just blow my mind if Revan is not going to come in here and be super good. And that kind of leads to the next reason why I'm so happy for Jedi Revan to come to the game, and that's because I want a meta shift so badly. Throw Jedi out of it. I am just tired of Darth Traya running the arena meta. I've got a Darth Traya team with Zetas, and guess what? I don't want to use it because I'm so tired of even using the team on offense. I'm sick of it. It's been so long. It's time for something to change, and I really feel strongly that a character as iconic and significant as Jedi Revan is probably going to be enough to shift that meta. Again, I haven't seen his kit. I'm just hypothesizing that he's going to be one of those characters that will shift the meta. And then another reason why I'm excited is it's Revan. I just love Revan. I played KOTOR. I'm not like a KOTOR whiz by any means. I don't have the lore memorized. It's been a long time since I played. But if you play KOTOR, you probably love Revan. However, like I said, I'm also petrified for Revan coming to this game, and there are a lot of reasons for this, and it all is going to revolve around Revan's potential release. We do not know how Revan is going to be released at this time. However, there are 6 possible ways, in my view, that Revan could come to us, some more likely than others. Number 1 is a legendary event. Now, this is possible, not probable. I think it's going to be something else, but it could just be a normal legendary event. That's probably what I would say is the second most likely scenario. Number 2, it could be a marquee event. No. Nope. It's not going to be a marquee. I will eat my shorts on this stream and wear a St. Louis Cardinals hat and Zeta my Barris if this is a marquee event. Write it down, my friends. It's not going to be marquee. And again, I do not have confirmation of that. There's no way a character this significant is just going to be a marquee. Done. Yeah, there's no way. All right, number 3. Revan could be a territory battle reward character. Now, I'm not so sure about this one. I don't think that's very likely, but I do think it's maybe possible if we got some kind of Old Republic territory battle. We did see a beast. The name's escaping me right now. Somebody let me know in the comments. It's a beast from KOTOR. It's kind of like a raid caliber character, which leads to my next one. Maybe it could be a territory battles boss at the end, but raid is number 4. Revan could be a raid reward. Now, a big reason why I don't think that Revan is going to be a raid reward, and I think that that beast is probably going to be part of his event rather than a raid, is just because I don't feel like it's been that long since we got the Sith raid. It hasn't even been a year yet. A lot of guilds are still struggling to beat that raid. Is it really time to introduce a new raid? That doesn't feel right to me, but it could be. Next, and this is what I feel is the number 1 most likely, is the Hero's Journey event. Now, a big reason for this is not just because I feel like Revan is on that caliber of character that Commander Luke Skywalker and Rey was, just for the Old Republic. For those of you who never played Old Republic, that might not make sense to you, but if you played Old Republic, KOTOR, SWGOH, all of that, then I feel like you will agree with me on that. He's in that league for significance. But the biggest reason why I feel like it's Hero's Journey is because I kind of feel like Capital Games told us that it would be. If you watch the trailer that we unlocked, it shows the word savior, conqueror, hero, and villain. And then the trailer lingers on the word hero, highlights it, and all the other words fade away. So why are they doing that to that word in particular? And I don't think it's just to tell us, hey, we're bringing you the light side version of Revan when he was a Jedi. He's a hero, not a villain. I think that word is tied to Hero's Journey events. So I feel like that was Capital Games telling us this is a Hero's Journey event. We don't know that, but I really feel strongly that's what they were alluding to in that trailer. The last way, number 6, is a way we haven't seen yet. Revan is going to be revealed to us and be unlocked in a method that we have never before seen. That's very likely, actually, to be honest with you, because I feel like he warrants uniqueness. I don't know how that would be. I can't conceive in my mind how that would possibly be. Maybe it'll be some kind of merger of all of these ideas, because we definitely had some kind of boss teased to us in that beast that we saw in the trailer. Is that going to be simply part of Revan's event? Is it going to be a raid boss? We do not know. So to me, most likely, Hero's Journey. Legendary might be second, maybe tied with raids after that, and then maybe some other way we haven't seen yet, and not Marquee. I think Territory Battles also seems pretty unlikely. All right, so assuming this is going to be a Hero's Journey event, this leads me to what terrifies me about Jedi Revan coming to this game, and that resides in one single word: money. How much money is it going to cost to get Revan? And that is where I get very, very scared. So if you look at the history of Hero's Journey events, let's look at Commander Luke Skywalker first. This event was announced in sometime late July 2017, and then the event actually went live on, August 10th, 2017, and then you had 7 days. So you had from late July to around, August 17th or so when the event actually died. Now, the characters that you needed for Commander Luke Skywalker's Hero's Journey were mostly characters everybody already had. The two characters that most people had issues with were Old Ben and Farm Boy Luke. Those are the two characters I had to farm personally when Commander Luke Skywalker's event hit. And then you had Stormtrooper Han, R2-D2, and Leia as part of that. And most people had all of those characters at 7 stars. They're kind of an easy farm locations. And so a lot of people were panic farming Old Ben in particular at that time, but it was attainable. Maybe I personally had to drop, I think it was $20 or so on a pack that came out for Old Ben, and that pushed me over the edge and enabled me to get Commander Luke Skywalker. And I don't think, at the end of the day, I don't think that was actually necessary for me. So within reason, maybe a little bit of money spent, not very much really at all. JTR's event was announced on, I think it was December 6th, 2017, and the event started a week after on December 15th. Rey Jedi Training was definitely harder, but she still had 3 characters that most people already had if you'd been playing the game long enough. So there was Finn, BB-8, and Scavenger Rey. I had all those characters at 7 stars personally when Rey first hit. And then there were the vets. That was where the panic resided. It was 2 late Cantina node farms. A lot of people panicked them, and a lot of people had to drop a little bit of money to get there. I heard rumors of some free-to-play players getting there without spending any money. I'm not sure if they were true. Maybe they were. I don't want to call anybody a liar. If you did get her free-to-play completely, let us know in the comments for the first time around. But still, within reason, 2 characters that maybe you had to drop a little bit of money on. With Revan, who's going to be needed for Revan, assuming he's Hero's Journey? It's going to be the Old Republic characters, right? I can't conceive of anybody else that may be needed for him, maybe HK-47. And so if it is going to be those 5 Old Republic characters, all of those characters are brand new characters. They just recently went farmable, and all of them are not an easy to farm location. Some of them have multiple farming locations, like I think it's Joe Lee, who has a ship node, and he has a, he's got a hard node as well. But still, as soon as those characters went free to play, I started immediately farming their shards, and I am still not to 5 stars for everybody. And if you look at how much time we're going to have, this event was basically just announced. The gap of time we had from Commander Luke Skywalker to the end of his event and Rey Jedi Training to the end of her event was about the same time, a few weeks. So if that tradition holds, we are probably going to be having a Revan event starting here pretty soon. I do not know if that is the case. I'm only speculating. And so what I'm envisioning here is 5 new characters that are very basically pay to play if you want to get them to 7 stars. And so the only people who are going to be getting Revan are not just players who are pay to play, but players who are very pay to play. Now, here's what I want to make a quick disclaimer on. Is it okay for Revan to be a pay to play character? Yes, I believe it is totally okay and appropriate for that. Is it okay for people to have to wait for Revan? Yes, I think it's okay for people to have to wait. But there is a line, Capital Games. There is a line. I mean, if you are looking at panic farming about 150 or so shards for 5 characters, that is a hefty amount of money you are going to need to invest in this game to get there. To me, for a Hero's Journey character, that just feels like too much. And if they're going to do that, I'm worried about 2 things. Number 1, I'm worried that I personally won't be able to get him. And I will say, I am definitely ready to drop a little bit of money for this character. But there's a line to that. I'm not able to spend hundreds of dollars on this character, even though I have been blitzing these Old Republic characters ever since they went free to play. The second thing that worries me, and this is more significant, is what is this going to do to this community if this character is that pay to play, where we've got basically 5 vet versions of the vets that you have to farm in a short amount of time for Revan. I am very concerned about what that's going to do to community morale. I think that the community needs an event like this. Morale has been low over the last few months. There hasn't been a whole lot going on that people have been super excited about. Chewbacca was a great step in the right direction, in my opinion. And Revan is just lighting a fire in a lot of people. And this can be a very motivating, exciting event to work towards. But if the farm is too fast and the money is too high to get Revan the first time around for the old, long-time players in this game, then I am worried that this will be a devastating blow to a lot of us who've been playing this game for a long time. So, what do I want to see? I want to see a reasonable amount of time to farm these characters, or more availability for the characters to be farmed if they are needed. I could be getting worked up over nothing. Perhaps Revan is not going to come anytime soon. Perhaps he's going to be unlocked in a totally different way. So, my friends, we will have to wait and see how this event unfolds. Right now, the details are not there to us, but I would suggest definitely farm those shards as fast as you can to give yourself as good of a chance as possible of getting there. I really hope this event does not end up being a top 0.1% of spenders paradise. I really hope that it is able to be attained reasonably. Some money may need to be spent, fine, but there is a line, in my opinion, and I hope that it is not crossed with this event, because oh my gosh, do I want Revan, and am I willing to do what it takes to get him? Yes, I am absolutely willing to do that, but there is a line for me, and I think there is a line for a lot of us. What do you guys think? What are some of your fears about Jedi Revan coming to the game? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do so. Turn on notifications so you're the first to know when I post videos, which is going to be every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. As always, my brothers, don't forget.
For my dead body. Sorry about the mess.